Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Robbie the Painter. I'm Robbie, and this is going to be part 3 of the Purple Unicorn episode. And on this episode, remember Sassy has joined us. How you doing, Sass? Good? Okay. She's over there hanging out. I hope you guys are having fun with this unique painting that we're doing. It's a fantasy painting. And grab your iced tea, sit back, relax. Listen to me ramble. Let's get into part 3. All right, let's put something for this castle to sit on. We're going to grab a fan brush. So I'm getting a very dark green, midnight black, sap green, linseed oil. And you can see that's a pretty dark green right there. Right next to our castle, without getting, I guess if we get into the castle with our trees and stuff, that's okay. Down this way. Oh, I'm going through my clouds.
Oh no!
Adding some color back here. Just some stuff in the background. No real definition on it. Comes up here by the castle. And maybe this comes across like this. And like that. Just a little something for this castle to sit on. Pretty cool so far, huh? What do you think, Sassy?
Oh, I like it, Bobby.
Look, purple castle.
Purple, purple, purple.
Yeah. Let's just add some clouds right in here. I want the clouds behind these trees because I think I'm going to bring these trees down just a little farther. Let's finish up our tree stuff, at least the dark parts. We're going to add a little bit of light to some of this. We're still going to put some highlights on. I'm about ready to unveil this episode is called the unicorn, the purple unicorn. So there is a unicorn under here that we're gonna paint. You know what? Let's do it now. Let's pull this off. Set that aside. Oh, you can't see it. I don't have the camera. Okay, that works out even better. It's a surprise. Let's figure out where this is going here. I think I want it to turn. Let's go back to a fan brush. Let's grab this small Bob Ross fan brush. We're going to stay in the darks. Greens, blacks. A little bit of linseed oil. Bring this over just a little farther. Okay, I backed the camera out. I'm just kind of sketching in the way this, we're going to say there's a path from the castle up here to where this unicorn is. There's the unicorn that I traced onto the canvas. Put some color in here. Coming out from the sides and going in. Some long ones, some short ones, little brush strokes, fingers that are coming in towards the center. And let's see, we'll do the same over here. gonna need more linseed oil, more paint. You start running out, and I'm gonna grab some more green, some more black, mix up that dark color again. Right here. So I've got linseed oil, a little bit of green, a little bit of black. They don't need to be mixed really well. It's okay if you've got more. I don't know if you can tell by looking at this, but you can see some black, you can see some green. I like that, the different shades. And we're gonna keep it a little darker at the edges of our path here. A little darker. I've never done a painting like this, so this is a first. I had an idea, I wanted to do a unicorn. Been thinking about it for a while. Some of you that keep in contact with me, either email or you have my number and you're texting me, know that I've been thinking about doing a unicorn episode for a while. I just had to get some things put together and sketch out some ideas, you know. And when Sassy's involved, is she listening? You know, things get a little more complicated, but it's all good. I love it when she shows up and she visits.
Oh, I like it, Bobby.
It's Robbie the Painter.
Whatever, Bobby.
So we're just gonna keep scrubbing. Let's okay, I have to switch brushes here to get near this unicorn, but you get the idea. You get the idea here. Okay, let's take care of these areas here. And we're gonna need midnight black. You know what? I'll just keep this fan brush and see how it does. We're gonna pull straight down. Let's go underneath this, the lip of this grass right here first. So we'll follow this edge right underneath the grass. And then pull some of that down. Try not to get too much into the green right here on our path. Grab some more linseed oil. Thin this paint out. Mostly black. There's a little bit of green in this. It's okay, but mostly black. Just to keep it separate from our path color. We're going to take some of this paint off in some spots. Get a clean spot. Just going to wipe some paint off. Vertical lines. Well, let's come up here. Put some highlights down this cliff face. Where we took off some of that paint. there's a lot of different ways we could, we could do rocks and things like that on this cliff. Might take some more time to do that. This episode's already running pretty long, but I think it's worth what we're doing for the length of this. If you guys stick around, for the whole thing, I appreciate it. I understand long videos are hard to get through and that, but hopefully it brings you a little bit of peace, maybe a little joy. Listen to me ramble on. Okay, now we're going to take that paper towel and we're going to wipe some of this area off right here. Not very much. I'm going to wipe some of this off right there. Let's grab that fan brush that had the titanium white on it. Let's get a bunch of titanium white. To make that look even better, we're going to add some foliage on that side, so we're going to fix that. For that, let's grab another fan brush. Let's start with a darker green as our shadow color. A little bit of black, a little bit of green. Kind of a medium to dark green. And we're going to put some shapes on the edge of this path. With green. And a little darker in some of these spots. Every now and then maybe there's a tree on the edge of the pathway here. Kind of hard to see right now, but we're going to add some highlights to this stuff here in a second. And we'll see it come together. Okay, clean fan brush. Got about 3 going. Some of this darker color. There's a couple trees out here on the edge. There, got some dark going. Let's grab our flat brush, our small flat brush, and let's come into that Indian yellow and white. We're gonna mix it up pretty light. Let's come up here by the door of this castle. And just make a little path right down the center. Grab some more color, Indian yellow and white. Let's bring this path on around. You know what? I think I'm going to try my liner brush, my bigger liner brush. Grab some more white, going through quite a bit of paint. Little Indian yellow, little linseed oil, thin it down. There you go. Then I'm just bringing that darker green and mixing it in. The edge of the pathway is starting to mix with this lighter green, which is what I knew was going to happen. That's why we came out from the edges with the dark, and I knew we were going to put a lighter color that would start, should be lighter in the middle, I think, on this path. That's what I'm going to say for my path. If you want to do opposite, you want to go light on the edges and dark in the middle, you go ahead. You have the freedom to do that. I'm just kind of winging it here, figuring it out as I go. If it sounds good, I'll try it in my mind. If I can picture it, I'm pretty good at visualizing things. Making it happen, that's another story, but you know what? You never know until you try, so I'm always willing to try new painting, new idea. Never give up. Oh, I've had some bad paintings. I know they say you don't make mistakes. You know, Bob Ross used to say, you don't make mistakes, just happy accidents. I've had some pretty unhappy accidents. I'm just saying. They don't all turn out. I think this one's turning out good, but they don't all turn out like this. You got to take the good with the bad. But I always do say everything's fixable, and that's something I've learned, I guess, from painting. About the last 10 years I've been painting. Off and on, not consistently. I'm going to grab the liner brush into some midnight black, and I'm going to clean up some of this stuff over here on this cliff, darken in some of the darker areas that are supposed to be dark. I always think, these episodes are gonna fly by, not take too long. I figure I've got a game plan in my head. Kind of hard to have a game plan on a unicorn episode when you've never done a unicorn or castle or combined all this stuff together. So I think we're doing okay so far. Just taking a little bit longer. I just stand back and I look, and if something, looks out of place to me, it looks not quite right, I try to figure out what it is that's bothering my eye, and then I try to fix it. Stand back. If that made it worse, then I know I went the wrong direction. If it looks better than what I was seeing, then I know I'm heading the right direction. Kind of makes sense. Let's try that fan brush again. It's already got some black on it. Let's grab a little linseed oil. Black. Let's come right underneath the green first. Give us that shadow lip. And when I say shadow lip, best way I can explain what I'm talking about, you have some land that's sticking out. We're going to say this is the top up here of one of the land here, and the ground kind of comes down that cliff like that. Well, the grass is kind of hanging over like this. So right underneath my fingers there is what I'm talking about, that shadow. So right along here on the underneath side, see how there's a shadow on my fingers? These fingers right here? That's what we're drawing in. We're drawing in the shadow underneath. And if you already knew that, I apologize for going over something you already knew. And if you didn't, I'm just telling you why I'm doing stuff. I think my clouds are going to start from here on across. I want to put more clouds. I'm going to grab some white with this black that's still on here and kind of make gray just on the brush. So I've already got black in here and I'm tapping into a little bit of white. Up here we're using black as our undercolor for the clouds. This is black gesso. This is midnight black. So we've got acrylic over here, oil paint right here. This is dry, this is not. White on that black, midnight black, will just, we'll get gray. I can go over this and put white on this and you'll see some of that black gesso underneath. But I do want gray for part of this. I don't want it to all be black. But solid white doesn't look like clouds. You have to have some other color in there. So we're adding this gray as our secondary color for the clouds. I just got paint all over my shirt.
Oh no!
Straight titanium white. I'm just going to put some cloud shapes here and there. Okay, grab that 1-inch brush. I don't think we've even used the 2-inch brush. I'm using my 1-inch brush like I normally would the 2-inch brush. I don't want to mess this up too much, but we're just going to give this a little swirl. Little tiny blend. Just using the ends of one corner. Let's see, let's grab some of this. Got sap green. We'll start up here. There's a dark. Let's grab some white. Let's make a light green. Let's see, might be some highlight right in here. Here. Remember, we got the shadow from the castle over here, so we'll stop right before that shadow. A little bit of highlight here. Okay. Some stuff that's hanging down over the edge. Some grassy areas, stuff that's hanging down. Catching a little bit of light. Sun's coming from over here. It's catching this edge that's a little taller. I'm going to stand back. How's that look in the camera? Not too bad. Okay. Well, let's keep going into that color. Let's throw some highlight here on this side. And I hold it this way and give it a little pull. Just here and there. A little bit of highlight. And then maybe on the tops of these bushes that we put in earlier, there's a little bit of highlight. Let's grab some more white. Okay, let's see. A little bit of highlight. I think there was a bigger tree right there. This tree's sticking up a little taller than the rest of them. So sun's coming over from this side over here. It's going to highlight this side of the tree. So we're just going to dot here and there this tree. Highlight it. There's a dark side of the tree over here. We might see just a couple indications of something like that. We're going to do these trees here too. Same light green color. Might as well stick with this. Put some on in a couple places and drop down, leave some dark. See how I'm leaving little dark pockets? You don't want to fill everything in. You want that dark. It looks like the tree, you can see inside almost to the trunk. It gets darker in there by the trunk. So that's why we're leaving those dark areas. Maybe even this stuff around the back has a little bit of highlight on it. Something like that. Maybe this one. A couple spots. And that one back there. A couple spots. Just kind of separates them a little bit. These are probably okay. It's got a little bit of highlight. It's not very bright, but you know what? We'll add a little brightness to it. Just here and there. Little things sticking up.